Welcome back to my English Learning YouTube channel, my dear viewers and subscribers. So I am discussing voice sense in my videos. In my previous video, I discussed the voice sense of some special sentences where in passive voice we did not use the doer of the action or the part with by. That means where we did not use by and the doer of the action. That means if the sentences are written without by and without the doer of the action, the meaning becomes more understandable and more visible. That means where the doer of the action, if the doer of the action is mentioned, it actually becomes meaningless or unnecessary. Today also I will discuss some of those sentences where we will not use the doer of the action. So you can see he is called Mahatma. So this is a very simple sentence which is already in passive form, because you know he is called Mahatma. If we are asked that in which voice is this sentence, we must say that this is a sentence of passive voice. Why? Because here the subject he and is verb here, and after the verb we have used called. That means it is the past participle form of call. That is why if there is a verb and if the verb is in its past participle form, that is the passive structure. So, but there is not by or the doer of the action, because it is not necessary to write by and doer of the action in some sentences, because without by and doer of the action the meaning becomes more vivid, okay, or more clear. So we have to change it into active voice. And how we will change it into active voice? But because if we want to change a sentence into active voice, then we have to start a sentence with a subject. And what will be the subject? The object which was used used as an object in the passive voice sentence, that object must be the subject. But there is no subject object here. So in such sentences we have to guess an appropriate object, and that object must be made subject. So here we can say he is called Mahatma. So let us guess that it will be better to say he is called Mahatma by us, okay, or by people. So this will be the complete sentence. Now we can change it into active very easily. Why? We will drop by, and after the by the object is us or people, we can take each of the either of the object, that means us or people. So if we take that there is us after by, then we will take the subject we, okay. So we, it will be will, and as it is in as the structure says that the passive voice sentence is in present indefinite tense. So it will be subject plus verb plus object, okay. It will be subject plus verb plus object. So here the verb is called and it must be in present tense. The verb must be in present tense, and then object, the subject which is used here will be used as an object in the passive voice sentence. So we call him, it will be him, he will be him, we call him Mahatma, okay. So I hope you have already understood, because in my previous video also I discussed this rule, yet I am revising it because I know that some students get difficulty to change the voice of such sentences, because all these sentences are written in passive without the doer of the action, okay. So now I am writing some other sentences like a blind man was seen here yesterday. So this is a sentence which is written in passive voice and in past tense, because you know there is was, the verb here is was, and we have used seen the past participle form. Definitely the sentence is in passive voice, and it is a sentence of past tense, and doer of the action is omitted here. Now you can see a blind man was seen here yesterday by us, by somebody. We can write, so here we can write it is by somebody, somebody or by us. We can use either of the object as subject. So by will be omitted, somebody will come at the very beginning of the sentence, and was will also be omitted because it is the sentence of past indefinite tense where we have to think of this structure: subject, verb in the past tense, object, verb in the past tense. So somebody or we. You may write we also. Somebody, it will be in past tense. So what is the past tense form of seen? Seen, saw, see. That means she saw, seen. It will be saw. Somebody saw a blind man. A blind man here yesterday. Here yesterday. So it is a sentence of active voice. Okay. Now we may write some more sentences. Okay. The thief had been arrested. The thief had been arrested. Okay. So it is a sentence of passive voice. So who actually arrested thief? Everybody of us know that it is the police. So the doer of the action is no need to write here. Yet we have to know it. Who is the doer of the action here? Because if we want to change into active, we must use that object as a subject here. So the thief had been arrested by the police. This will be the right object here, or doer of the action. So it will be arrested by the police. By the police. So by will be omitted. The police will come at the very beginning of the sentence. The police. And here is had. So we have to write had. We can never use any alternative word instead of had. Where there is had in active or in active voice, we have to use had only. And if the word is in passive also, we have to use had only. We can never use any alternative word instead of had in active or passive. Okay, so had must be written, the police had, and verb must be in its past participle form. Been will be deleted or dropped. The police had arrested the thief. Okay, the police had arrested the thief. So this will be the active voice of the sentence. The thief had been arrested. There are some more sentences which are very beautiful or good sentences in English, and which are often written in passive form without doer of the action. So here I am writing another sentence which you will get very interesting. That cricket, okay, cricket may be called the king of games. King of games. So here this is a sentence of passive voice where cricket may be called the king of games. And how we can know that this is a sentence of passive voice? Because if you can see may and be is present here. After may we have used be, and after be we have used the past participle form of the main verb. So this is definitely a passive structure. So cricket may be called the king of games. It is a sentence of passive voice where we can guess a doer of the action, that cricket may be called the king of games by people. Okay. So here we can say it is said or it is called the king of games by people. So by will be deleted or omitted. So people will become the subject, and may auxiliary is present here. So we have to use this word people may. Then we have to use the main verb. It will be in its present form because we always use the present form of verb after may, shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, like this. Okay. So people may call cricket. The subject here is cricket, and it will be an object here. People may call cricket the king of games. The king of games. So I hope you have already understood what I am going to teach you or what I am going to explain here. Again, we may write the rose is called the queen of flowers. The rose is called the queen of flowers. This is also a sentence of passive voice where the rose is called the queen of flowers. It is the sentence of present indefinite tense where we have to use subject plus verb plus object. So the rose is called the queen of flowers by people or by us. Okay, we may use either by us or either people. Both or either of the two will be correct subject. So I am writing by people. Okay, people. People call. Here is it is the be verb in present indefinite tense. If there is a main verb, then we never use be verb. So people call. Be verb, main verb must be in present tense. So people call the rose, the queen of flowers. The queen of flowers. Okay. So this is a sentence of passive active voice where the passive voice sentence is the rose is called the queen of flowers. People call the rose the queen of flowers. Okay. Now I am writing another sentence. Shakuntala. That means Kalidas. Who wrote Shakuntala? Who wrote the Shakuntala? It was Kalidas. Okay. So I am writing another sentence. Kalidas is known as the Shakespeare of India. So this is a fine sentence where we have made a comparison between Kalidas and Shakespeare. Here you can find another rule of grammar that we have used the article before Shakespeare, but all of us know that we never use an article before a proper noun, but the comparison, or if we make comparison between proper nouns, then we can use the article before them. Okay, that means this is the comparison. Actually, this is the comparison of their achievements. That is why we can use the article before proper noun also in such type of comparison. Now you can see this is a sentence of passive voice also, because here it is known. So Kalidas is known as the Shakespeare of India. So to whom Kalidas is known as the Shakespeare of India? It is only to people of India or only to us. That is why here it will be Kalidas is known as the Shakespeare of India to us. Okay. So when we use no verb in passive voice, then we use to preposition before the object. So it will be, so we know Kalidas. Okay, it will be in present tense, present indefinite. That is why it will be we know Kalidas. We know Kalidas as the Shakespeare of India, as the Shakespeare of India. So I hope you are getting every point. Okay, these sentences are often done by students, but they often make mistake. Okay, they often make mistake. That is why I am discussing these sentences elaborately with more and more explanation. So here I am writing another sentence. Okay, the bird was shot. The bird was shot dead. So this is another sentence which is written in passive form, but the sentence here is in past indefinite tense, because here was present, and was symbolizes that it is in past indefinite tense of passive voice. Okay, so short is past participle. Now what should be the active voice of this sentence? Now we have to find out an object. Okay, the door of the door of the action is not present here, so we have to guess an appropriate door of the action. So the bird was shot dead, definitely it will be by a hunter. Okay, the bird was shot dead by a hunter or by the hunter. You can write this subject. Okay, so a hunter will become the subject here, a hunter, and it is in the past tense, that is why we will write a hunter shot the bird dead. Okay, shot the bird dead. So this will be the sentence of active voice and it is the sentence of passive voice. Okay, so I hope you have already understood what I have already discussed in this present video, and this rule was discussed in my previous video also. So I want to stop my discussion here. So before going to stop, I thank you for watching my videos. Okay.